Hello guys and welcome to a milestone episode of Rebuilding a Bridge. It's episode 25, it's season 3 now and we're getting towards the tail end of it. We've got a Champions League quarter-final match, second leg against Manchester City. We'll go into what happened in the first leg and our other games now. But before we go into that, I would just like to say thank you for clicking on the video. And if you do enjoy what you see today, feel free to hit the like button, comment if you want to get involved down below and subscribe to see more content like this. And if you really want to, you can hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload. This is the kind of content you're going to see on this channel for the foreseeable future. It might change up, I don't know, but right now this is what we're going for. So before we get into this game, let's see our form since the last video. In the last video I may be wrong, but I think we played Wolves in the Carabao Cup final where we won our first bit of silverware. We then went on an incredible run of form. I mean, you can see it here. Between this Man City game and the Man United game, we won every single match and we only conceded in one game, which is in the West Ham match. So it was a crazy run of form. But yeah, after that Wolves game, we beat Nottingham Forest 2-0 in the FA Cup. We beat Norwich 3-0 in the Premier League. We then beat Benfica in the second leg of that Champions League game to go through into these quarterfinals. We also beat Manchester United 1-0, Bournemouth 1-0, both in the league. And then we lost to Manchester United 2-1 in the FA Cup quarterfinal, which is disappointing. To crash out of the FA Cup, Man U kind of did a smash and grab with Marcus Rashford being their key player in that game. But we're not too bothered because we won the Carabao Cup. We're out of the FA Cup, yes. We're still competing in the Champions League and need to get to the semi-final, aka win this game today, because it's like a required thing from the board. And the board also want us to qualify for the Champions League. Now, if I quickly show you the league, we are only 4 points behind Liverpool right now, with 6 games to go. They keep dropping points recently, and it's looking like a title race could be on. And we do have Liverpool coming up in a coming game, so I might show that game as one of the last games before the end of season 3. But yeah, the league is real tense right now. And then we beat Watford 2-0 in the Premier League, Leeds 1-0 in the Premier League. In the first match of the Champions League tie, we drew 3-3 with Man City, which looks like a decent result with 3 away goals. So we actually went 2-0 up, then Man City made it 3-2, and then Haaland scored in the last minute to make it 3-3. So we could have had the win, but at least we got a draw, and we go into this game with 3 away goals, hoping for a comfortable victory or a score draw where we concede less than 3 goals would be nice. So yeah, we'll get into that, but a bit of team news. It is our normal team. We go for Jorginho instead of Kovacic, really, and Gravenberch gets the nod ahead of Havertz because Havertz played in that last game against Leeds. Now, the big thing here is Colazo at right back and Reece James at left back. Now, you'll see Reece James is at left back, and the reason this is because our main left back, Emerson, is out injured for 3 or 4 weeks. Now, this only happened after the Leeds game, so about 3 days ago in Football Manager time. In that time, Ian Maatsen also picked up an injury, meaning we had no left back, so I brought in a young lad from the under-23s called Ekwa for the sake of basically playing these next few games until Ian Maatsen's back, because he's going to recover before Emerson, according to the injury people. So I brought in this Ekwa guy. I don't know if we can see him anywhere. Yeah, here he is. And then he got injured straight after. So our 2 choice left backs are gone. The guy who was like the backup left back is gone. So now we're having to play Reece James as a 1-star left back on the left side. One of our key players at right back isn't even going to be able to play at right back. So we might struggle in this game. We'll see how it works out with him at left back. If it goes wrong, I might just bring on like a Christensen and just stick him at left back and play it as like a defensive system. So we're kind of in a bit of a pickle here, but hopefully we can get a win here and get into the semi-final of the Champions League, which the board really wanted. So with that being said, let's get straight into game. And we are off here. As usual, we'll be playing with the 2D dots and we'll be using key highlights to speed up the video a bit. I kind of prefer the short ones. I think I mentioned it in one of the last videos. But my most few recent videos have been quite short, and I quite like it like that. And it's the first chance now for the team in black. It's Manchester City. We seem to block the cross off Cancelo, but it's going to come back for another attack from City. But Sancho steals a ball. He did score in the first leg against his former club, Manchester City. But then this time he shoots straight at Ederson, and Ederson saves. And that's 10 minutes in, and we've had the better of the opportunities so far. Possession's quite even. We've had the more shots, and it looks like we're doing okay. I mean, we'll take a 0-0, of course. The worst case scenario will be Man City going 1 or 2 ahead, because I don't see us pulling goals back with the way that we play at the minute. We're very good at getting a lead and defending it and building off a lead when teams have to then come and attack us. But if Man City get the first few goals, we could struggle as Dybala goes close, but Kepa saves on the 25-minute mark. And now straight afterwards, Kevin De Bruyne has a free kick, which Kepa comes out and claims authoritatively. I think that's a word. I hope I said it right. Either way, he kicks out to Sancho. Can we catch Man City on the break here? Mason Mount, what can he do? He plays it out to Hudson-Odoi on the right. Hudson-Odoi onto Colazo, who's in the right back position instead of Reece James. He crosses it. It's a great cross to Sancho, and it's just over the bar. And that's 30 minutes gone, getting close to half time. And so far, so good, we would say. We're dominating. And according to the result, we'll be going through right now. So we'll take that for sure. And hopefully we can just keep Man City at bay for a bit and maybe get a goal as an insurance goal in the second half. But we'll just say concentrate, get the boys in at half time with that 0-0 scoreline. And we will say great opportunity to show the people, yeah, fans will back you up, whatever it is, media. Go out there and show everyone what you're capable of. If there's ever a time when I should do all these individual team talk, it's now. We really need the win, and that little bit of motivation could really help the team. Because, I mean, we did win silverware and we will qualify for the Champions League at this rate. But if we don't get to the semi-final of the Champions League, the board might be a bit iffy about me staying here. So this is one of my key targets, to get in the semi-final of the Champions League. It's required. And really, we need to come out of this match with a win. If I want to have... I mean, I think I'd keep my job. I just want a stable job where I'm not having to worry about whether my next result is going to get me sacked. And it's a great shot from Bernardo Silva, which Kepa tips over the bar. And now Man City substitute probably their best player right now, Paulo Dybala, who scored 2 against us in the last leg. But they bring on, you know, just a average striker in the name of Sergio Aguero, one of the best strikers in Premier League history, has just came off a bench. So now we've got him to worry about. And 60 minutes in, we'll probably start making a change in a second. You can see Hudson-Odoi hasn't played well. He's on 63 rating. We will bring on Christian Pulisic there, try and use his pace on the breakaway. Now, I'm really wary that Man City might get a late goal and we'll struggle to get one back, because Man City are growing into the game. So I'm not sure what to do right now. I mean, Mason Mount's having a bit of a stinker, so we'll get Mason Mount off. And we'll bring on Mateo Kovacic, because he's a solid head to have in the middle of the field as we go into these closing 15 minutes. Right now, I just want to keep it at 0-0. I mean, I'd take a 1-0 win for us, but I feel like Man City are building towards something here, and I'd be gutted if they scored in the last minute. All them away goals would count for nothing. And we're going to bring off Haaland for Xerxes, which could be a risky move, but Haaland hasn't had a good game anyway. I mean, I don't think we've really had a chance other than Jadon Sancho this game. So let's just see it out. Concentrate. Are we going to show a 0-0 on the channel? It seems like we are, but it's an important 0-0. And we'll take it. We take it. We go through on away goals. Colazo gets man of the match, playing it right back. Reece James did a decent job for a 1-star left back. He got a 7.3 rating. Fair play to him there. And I'm very happy for that. Apparently, we've just said to the boys that was a good win. I wouldn't really class it as a win. We drew 0-0. For the semi-final of the Champions League, then it's Bayern Munich against Liverpool. I would expect Liverpool to win that. And us against Barcelona, who are second in La Liga. So that's going to be an interesting game. And hopefully, we can get through to a final. But I'm not going to bank on it. We'll show the home game, the second leg for that at some point, I'm sure. But if we go to the schedule, we'll see where we'll bring it back for the next video. So I think I'm going to bring it back for a double video next time. It's going to be Liverpool at home in the league, which could be a title decider, and then Barcelona at home in the Champions League. It will be the second leg, so we've already played them in the first leg. Now, that is going to be a tough few days for us there. We've got Barcelona, Liverpool, Barcelona, plus only a few days before the Barcelona game, we've got Southampton, and a couple of days before that, we've got Leicester. So it's going to be a very busy time, considering we've barely got a left back, and our squad is getting a bit thin now. So we'll see how that goes. But that will be the next video, Liverpool and Barcelona. So I hope to see you then. I hope you've enjoyed watching today, and if you have, feel free, like I say, to like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one, guys. Hope you've enjoyed, and goodbye.